One, or actively participate in the learning process and use their preferred learning styles to understand the new information. Okay, now, kanang may idea kung isang atong discussion this afternoon. Okay, our discussion or our topic this afternoon is all about the fluid nature of learning styles. But before we proceed, let me present first the learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to identify the different learning styles, differentiate between concrete versus abstract perceivers, as well as active versus reflective processors, show participation in presenting scenario demonstrating the different learning styles, appreciate the diversity in learning preferences, and respect each individual's unique learning styles. And now, going back to our topic, the fluid nature of learning style. There are 6 nature of learning styles. First nature is each person prefers different learning styles and techniques. Okay. People have individual preferences for how they learn, but how they learn best. Their preferences might involve different approaches such as visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and more combination of styles. For example, one person might prefer hands-on activity, and while the other person is prefer niya mag-analyze, mag-observe, or una-una sa mga buta. Una'y giningon og naatay nag-prefer ta sa different learning styles and techniques. The second one is learning styles include common ways that people learn. Okay. Learning styles categorize the various ways people tend to observe, process, and retain information. For instance, some may learn best through physical movement, kanang sayaw-sayaw, kay kanang ilang i-practice ang steps, itahay karong mao sila dayon sa step sa sayaw. Then, while others may excel through listening or observing. Diba ang uban kay bukan aura o video, makasabot na dayon sa steps. Okay, very good. Nakasabot ba ang tanan? Okay, very good. The third nature is everyone has a mixed learning style. Most people don't rely on just one learning style, but rather use a combination of styles. A person might primarily learn through seeing or visual, but also benefit from hands-on experiences or verbal explanations depending on the situation. Then the fourth one is one may use different styles in different circumstances. The style a person uses can change depending on the context or the task at hand. For example, might one students may prefer writing or reading while studying. So, magtuon siya sa exam. that can evolve over time, and a combination of learning methods can be beneficial depending on the situation of learning methods and depending on the situation or material being learned. Then the last statement is, there is no best learning styles, nor is there a bad learning styles. Totoo nga dun? Okay, very good. There's no one size fits all approach to learn, and no style is inherently more better or worse than another. What matters is finding the style or combination of styles that works best for an individual in a given learning situation. Next is learning styles is best defined as an approach to studying, understanding, and eventually learning a material. So, the study of learning reveals how individuals perceive and process information. The first one is concrete versus abstract perceivers. Now, concrete perceivers absorb information through direct experience by doing, acting, sensing, and feeling. Kanina mga learners is maka-learn sila na yun kung ang ilang buhaton is kanang anhadyot nga actual. Nakasabot, actual sila nga kanang makakitahay. Example, nag-experiment ka, may mga aparatos diha, nag-hands-on activity ka, mga naka-learn ka, nakakita ka, naka-feel ka. Ngunit, concrete perceivers. Then, ang abstract perceivers is learners nga nag-process information through analysis, observation, and thinking. Maka-learn sila through nag-analyze sila ng pagkama, nag-observe, or nag-una-una. Then, next is active versus reflective processors. Active processors make sense of an experience by immediately using the new information. Diba, ganihan ingon ko nga, nay mga aparatos ani, naka-learn sila o new information. Noonay, active, kay actual nila nga na-learn. Noonay active. Then, ang reflective processors make sense of the new information by reflecting on it and by thinking about it. Kaya nakakita man sila, nag-observe sila, nag-analyze, mo pwede lang hanggang of reflection para makakuha na po of information. Nakasabot na ba? Nakasabot? Okay, very good. Now, for your application, I will divide the class into two groups. This one is group 1 and this side is group 2. For group 1, present a scenario demonstrating the difference in learning using concrete versus abstract perceivers, and the other hand, the active versus reflective processors. Then the criteria will be content 50%, creativity 20%, collaboration 30%, a total of 100%. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to prepare. Timer starts now. Okay, time's up. Okay, group 1 present your scenario. Okay, very good. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, group 2. Okay, thank you for that wonderful demonstration. everyone has a unique learning style.